Hey Laserpreneurs, are you interested in gaining more clients for your own laser business? Well, today we're going to talk about a proven strategy to help you get more clients right away. Hi, my name is Brandon, the co-founder of Laser Design Club, and I help laser makers just like yourself make more money with their laser. Today's video, we're going to talk about the single most powerful thing that I've used myself and have taught other students inside of Laser Design Club how to use, and that powerful thing is lead magnets. Now, what exactly is a lead magnet? You may be asking. If this is the first time you've heard of a lead magnet, you've probably been a victim of this, strategy, and you don't even know it. So let's say, for example, you go on a website, and what happens right away is usually you get a pop-up that says, enter email for 10% off. Or here, enter this giveaway, give me your email. Or something along those lines where you just submit your email for a percentage off or a chance to win something, right? So that is a lead magnet, really a low-level lead magnet, but you've probably given your email to someone for a chance of winning something. So really what a lead magnet is, it's really just an exchange of information so you could contact someone in the future. Now, yes, in my opinion, gaining someone's email is extremely important because research has shown that's literally if you acquire someone's email, you could get, if you put $1 into email marketing, you can get $41 out. And it's not my study, it's just a study that I've heard of online. I've seen it myself, so it's crazy. You need to have some kind of email list that you could generate to retarget those customers. So some reasons that you need to start using lead magnets is really, once again, it builds that first customer email list. Secondly, it's going to get nurture that interest into people who are potentially want to purchase your items. And third, it's going to understand the customer's preferences or not. So for example, one of my students, I said, hey, why don't you try to use these lead magnets for your particular niche? And it was a bar niche that they're trying to get into. They sell a lot of bar related items. And they put a bar's logo on a koozie. And this student went to the local bar and they said, hey, I made this for you, to the owner. They knew the owner personally. And they said, wow, this is amazing. And then in the same conversation, he's like, you know, I would actually like to buy some of these for the bar themselves. So that right there, while it was a gift can be a lead magnet too, which is synonymous. So what he did was he showed the bar owner that he could actually make these for his bar, and he didn't press him like, hey, buy these. He just held the conversation, and then the bar owner put two and two together that, wow, these would actually be nice for the bar. So I would recommend using lead magnets either in person and online. They both work the same way. Now, if you're doing it in person, what you can do, if you're going to physical locations, maybe you could ship them items. It really depends on what you're trying to sell. Or if you're doing it online, you can offer, yes, some kind of a discount code or some kind of initial first purchase offer, or hey, use this code to get this amount your first offer in exchange for an email. Now, I understand that some platforms let you acquire or not acquire your customer's email address. I say if you can get their email, just go for it, put them on your list so you can retarget them in the future. Now, some of my recommendations for lead magnets are as follows. The lead magnet that you're giving away needs to reflect your core offer or the core products that you're selling. So for example, in relation to my student that went to the bar, yes, they gave him a low-cost koozie. So your lead magnet, in my opinion, needs to be relatively low cost, especially if you're just giving a bunch of these away for free. So if you're in your local area and you're going to literally every bar and you're handing out a koozie with their logo on it, yes, that may be a small cost initially, but on scale, it will add up over time. So you don't want to give a huge product away to your potential customer. So it should be a low-cost product. Then eventually you want to upsell them on other products that you offer. So think coasters if we're in the bar category. Think, you know, custom signs, anything like that that would require a larger profit as opposed to the initial thing that you're just trying to start the conversation with. So if we're trying to give out these items, we need to make sure that they're related to our core offer. We can't just be giving random stuff away that's not targeted. So first, yes, we have to have an ideal product, a product market fit for our target audience. We can't just be giving away a bunch of random things. We need to have a well-defined target audience that we're trying to attract, because that's the point of a lead magnet, is to attract these customers to us so then we could sell them on our core products. And there's a little bit of psychology when it comes to lead magnets, because people know that there's actually tangible value in something that they're given. So if you give someone something for free, their reciprocal action would be, gee, maybe I should buy something from them because they gave me something for free. So that's great. Plus, we want to make sure that there's a clear connection to your products. We've talked about that. And we want to make sure that it's a great first impression. So yes, well, although it may be a low cost item, we want to make sure that that impression is still over the top, because that will lead people to potentially be a first-time customer and a repeat customer. So what are some ways that you could use lead magnets right away? First would be on your own website. So think pop-up in exchange for an email. That would be great. Think social media, trying to run a giveaway, or trying to gather people's emails from that giveaway. That would be the best. Not just people commenting on it, but actually, hey, go to this form, enter an email. Up next, you could also offer a package insert. So think about every single order that you fill out. You slip in one of those packs, say, hey, on your next order, here's a 10% off, 20% off discount code to try to drum up repeat business. We want to also try to run some kind of email marketing campaign to try to get those repeat customers at the end, because that is the goal, is to retarget them with other core offers. Now, here's the thing. When you're giving out free stuff, not everyone is going to opt in to your core products or your core offer, and you just have to be okay with that. But when the reality of, if you're giving out low-cost koozies, or if you're giving out one coaster, or if you're giving out a giveaway every now and then, if you're acquiring the right people, if you're attracting your ideal customer, then you're going to have their contact information to retarget in the future. And at the end of the day, if we can attract the right customers because we have the right product customer fit, we're going to be much more likely to sell to them. It's the hardest thing to do in the laser industry, is to find and attract your ideal customer. So if we use these lead magnets to gather in, to attract all these customers from these different places, then we can retarget them. Whether it's gathering someone's email, whether it's just following them back on social media, whether it's getting their phone number in person because you've actually gone to a store and you're like, hey, with the bar example, you get someone's contact information so you could follow up with them. The key thing to giving away free stuff is, yes, you need to be able to have some kind of exchange so you could contact them in the future to sell them your core products. All right? We absolutely need to do that, because we're not just giving away a bunch of free stuff and expecting nothing in return. At the end of the day, we're using these low-cost lead magnets to try to get in the door and start a conversation to help us sell more products over time. All right, so my challenge for you right now is to look at the products that you currently sell. If you have a well-defined niche, what product in that niche that you sell right now or that you could generate will be a great lead magnet? This is my challenge in today's video, is for you to develop your first lead magnet in a category that you want to start selling more in. And if you're looking to take your hobby to a full-time business, you should sign up for the 3 Pillars of Laser Success. It is a free training that I'm doing right now for a limited time to help you take your hobby to a business. I'll dive deep into the 3 pillars of any successful laser business, and you could start implementing these 3 pillars right away. All right, guys, hopefully this video has encouraged you to make your own lead magnet to help get more people to know about you and the things that you sell. And if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And if you like this video, you're gonna love the next one.